What's going on, everybody? It's DisBearity, and today I'm going to give you guys a updated video on my fighter class guide for Baldurs Gate 3. Now, before we begin, as a disclaimer, this video is not here to teach you guys a meta class or meta build for the fighter class. This is a guide such overview in order to give you guys an idea of what the fighter class is going to be about. Let's go ahead and get this started. So as a fighter, fighters have mastered the art of combat, wielding weapons with unmatched skill. So as a fighter, fighters have mastered the art of combat, wielding weapons with unmatched skill, and wearing armor like a second skin. So fighters are proficient in simple weapons and martial weapons, light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, and shields. So in my personal opinion, guys, fighters are basically very versatile, and they can combo any other class or subclass such as barbarian, paladin, rogue, ranger, and so much more. So now you get to choose a fighting style. What kind of fighting style are you going to go for? So if you're going to go for let's say like a ranger or a fighter kind of combo, you'll go archery, because you get +2 bonus to range weapon attacks. So you also get the defense, which you get +1 in armor class while wearing armor. Dueling, when you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand and no weapon in the other, you deal an additional 2 damage with that weapon. You have great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack with a two-handed melee weapon, that die is rerolled once. You also get protection, which when you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies. We are within 1.5 meters. You must be able to see the attacker. And last but not least, you have 2 weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. And then, of course, as a fighter, you're more proficient in strength than constitution, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom. Keep that in mind. Now, for skill proficiencies, you are athletic, arcana, history, divination, and persuasion. Now, you can change these if you want. These are not set in stone, but keep that in mind. All right, so let's go ahead and level up our character. Now, as usual, I'm not going to tell you what part of the game that I'm in. We're just here. So let's go ahead and head on in. So we hit level 2 as a fighter. You get your stat increase. You get 8 points to your HP. Then on top of that, you get the action surge. So what this does here is that you get done attacking, you get to use this action surge to get another attack or another action in general. Very useful, very nice to use. Okay, so now this is when fighter really starts to open up. You get 8 more HP per level up, and now you get to open up the fighter subclasses. In the fighter subclasses, you have Battle Master, Eldritch Knight, and Champion. So Battle Masters are paragons of tactical superiority, combining combat maneuvers and experience in the field to dominate every fight. And so because of that, you get a subclass feature, which is superiority dice 4. Your superiority dice are D8s, you have 4. At fighter level 10, these dice become D10s. They fuel your battle master maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain and spend a superiority die after a short rest or long rest. So basically what this does is that, let's say you are fighting or whatnot and you want to use the superiority dice. Well, you can use one in battle, and so when you're being attacked, you'll see in just like what I mean by this. Let's go over maneuvering. So here's an example. So maneuvers are powerful attacks. They use superiority dice. So you get to choose up to 3. So for me at least, I would go with evasive footwork. So it says here, you can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you or around. And there's also rally that I would go with. Expend a superiority die to grant ally 8 temporary hit points, voicing their resolve. Now, then you can also go with triple attack, which is a passive. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly knocks the target prone. And that's very nice as well. And so, as you guys see, you get your actions there: evasive footwork, rally, and then triple attack melee, and then triple attack range. Very nice, very useful. And that's if you want to go the Battle Master route. Now let's say you want to go the Eldritch Knight. The Eldritch Knight is a fighter who's also exceptional as a mage as well. The Eldritch Knights study magic to supplement their weaponry, allowing them to overcome resistance from the toughest foes. So we go to cantrips. If you're going to be a Eldritch Knight, of course, you're still going to be in the front line. I would go with something of the sort, either as Bone Chill or Shocking Grasp. Now, you can go True Strike, but I would rather do that. You go that route later on during the game. You get access to spells. Now, once again, you're going to be a frontline kind of character, so Burning Hands, I would go with, and possibly even Thunderous Wave. Those are really good. But also, if you're really feeling kind of crafty, you can also go Shield. If you choose shield, when you are about to get hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magical missiles, so they're useful. And then, of course, you get to expand your spell slots as well by choosing another spell. So keep that in mind. Now let's go back to the subclass. Next, you have Champion. Champion, you approach the complex problems posed by combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those problems really, really hard, or really quite hard. So as you guys see here, as a subclass feature, you get imposed critical hit. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. So what I'm going to do for this showcase here, or this overview, I'm going to go with the Battle Master class for you guys. So because I'm going with the Battle Master class, I'll be going over to the maneuvers again, and I'll be choosing the basic footwork, rally, and then also triple attack. And then we're going to click accept. Okay, so now since we at level 4, we get a new feature. So feature is basically, you can go whatever you want to go with, but think about what's going to be best for your class, what kind of class that you are. So if I'm a fighter, right, Charger is a good one. You gain the Charger weapon attack and Charger shove. If you want to charge your enemies at a farther distance, you know what I mean? It's really, really useful. You can also go mobile, or if you want to, you can get with the Martial Adept, which as you see here, you learn 2 maneuvers from the Battle Master subclass and gain superiority die. You fuel them. You regain expended superiority die after a short rest or a long rest. You can have resilient, skilled, tough if you want to go a bit more tankier, sentinel if you want to go a bit more defensive, and that's actually pretty much it. But you know what? You do what you want to do. This is your game, your character. You choose what you want. So because I'm going with this here, I'm going to be going with sentinel because it's going to give me a reaction of attack opportunity. So you got sentinel snare. When you hit a creature with an option attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. And then also you get an opportunity advantage. So really nice. Really good to use, honestly. So now since we leveled up as a fighter here, at level 5 we get extra attack. Very, very useful. So you get so our HP goes from 36 to 44. Now we're going to level up, increase again. So now since we leveled up to level 6, we finally get access to a new feature. So because we get access to a new feature, again, last time I chose Sentinel. So that means if let's say if I was a Shield Master fighter, then, or if I'm a fighter using a shield, then I'll go Shield Master. Again, very useful. But if you also want to be a bit more tanky, you would want to go with Tough. Or let's say you want to get by ability checks. Go with Resilient. So, but this time around though, I'm actually going to go with Durable. So your Constitution here increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. So see, my Constitution will be at 16. Now, so now my Constitution or HP is now at 60, and you also get a subclass feature of 1 more superiority die. Now here's the thing though. At this point in time, so because I hit level 7, you can finally, or I wouldn't say finally, but you can choose your next subclass. At least that's what I would do. I mean, you can go with your subclass at any time, mind you, but it's always good to go at like level 7. So because at this point, you have a good versatile amount of choice that you can go. You can go Barbarian, Cleric, Ranger, Paladin, potentially Monk. But at one point going Monk if you're not going to be using a sword or a weapon in general. So if I was this here, then I would go my other favorite class, which is Paladin. So Paladin, you get Lay on Hands, healing, and also healing radiance with Divine Sense. And so then you'll have to choose your subclass of being a Paladin, which is O for the Ancients, O for Devotion, or Vengeance. We're going to go over this all later, so keep that in mind. But for this, we're going to go with O for the Ancients. So then now we're going to go with Paladin level 2, which was increase our HP to 68. And then we'll get some Divine Smite reactions. So, but before that, though, we got to choose our fighting styles. Because I already have defense, I'm going to go with Great Weapon Fighting. And that is currently it, guys, for this guide here. So this guide helped you guys out in any way, shape, or form. Definitely consider liking and subscribing. Also, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll let you guys soon. I'll see y'all for the next guide. Peace out. Much love, Liberty. Have a good one, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.